see.
Come on.
How do you in your little miserable lives think that you can prepare yourself for what's coming down the road by yourself?
Impossible.
Very. If that is not you now, could it have been you before you found your way back to saving grace? Which one of us haven't thought that we knew it all? When I was 14, 15, and 16, I thought mama and daddy were ancient, were old fogies. Couldn't tell me nothing. They didn't know nothing. They wasn't riding with me and my homies. They weren't my friends. They were too old to understand where I was coming from, or so I thought.
Well.
It is awesome when we trust God from the beginning of this thing we refer to as life. Hear me out. When you're young and you know who you are and whose you are, when you figured out that you don't have to be like anybody else, it takes a load off you. Because then you put your trust into something that you can't see, that you've only heard about, that you don't know, that big mama, your daddy, your uncle, your aunt that knew him are telling you about him. Especially in our time of slavery. It was the only thing that kept most of us blacks together was our relationship with the one who knew what was coming down the pipe. Long before we ever got to that point in our lives. When we stop assuming we know what's around the corner and begin to trust our God who does, we begin to develop the wisdom needed to